Hello there, this is Andrew Mount for GG. I'm here at home on Friday the 15th of November, ahead of the weekend's action. It's been a funny old week in British racing. It's been like the equivalent of football's international break. We've had no all-weather action in Britain, we've had abandonments, we lost Cheltenham today, so it's been a bit dull and quiet. So good to see the Premier League standard of action back on Saturday, assuming Cheltenham goes ahead. We've also got a good all-weather championship card at Lingfield. Now I've found 3 bets for you in my blog, that's on GG.CO.UK, so head to the website to check that out. But I've got an additional selection who goes at Wolverhampton on Saturday evening in the 5:45. Now there's a system I'm particularly fond of on Tapeta, especially at Wolverhampton, and that's following the sire Dandyman. His progeny have show a profit of over £185 to a £1 level stake across both Tapeta venues, and they do particularly well at Wolverhampton. Now, if you bet those same horses at Betfair SP, the profit goes up massively to 965 quid. So there's obviously some big price winners in there. So I tend to back them blind regardless of their recent form. And that's one of the angles with Gold Venture in the 5:45, a filly trained by Phil Kirby. Now, if you look at her last time out run, last of 13 at Newcastle, it's easy to dismiss her claims here. However, you can forgive that because she raced prominently and she was drawn badly on the far side of the track where all the action was down the centre. Now, if we go back 5 weeks earlier to her course and distance run, that was over 7 furlongs here at Wolverhampton. She's run pretty well. She finished 9th of 11, but there was a strong draw bias that day, and 6 of the first 7 positions were filled by the 6 lowest drawn runners. She was drawn in stall 7 of the 11 runners, and she raced round the outside, which was not the place to be. Now, in finishing 9th, she's finished 2 places ahead of subsequent winner Carmel, who was also badly drawn. This one came out of stall 8. And the horse just ahead of her in 8th place, Jungle Book, ran 3rd at Nottingham next time out. And even the 10th, Speed Dating, who was only 8th at Chelmsford next time, has actually run better than his finishing position suggested, because he was keen, drawn wide again, and hampered at a crucial stage. So the high drawn runners from that Wolverhampton race have done pretty well. And although Gold Venture didn't perform up to her best on her next start, she had excuses. And I think coming back to a turning 7 furlongs on Tapeta, a surface she's certainly bred for, and much better drawn in stall 2 tonight, she could surprise in what is a very, very weak race. So around about 40-50 to 1, just have a small each way interest on Gold Venture. That's it from me until Sunday. Until then, have a good weekend and best of luck if you're having a bet. Cheers.